Hi, friends. Today's Thursday, April 2nd, and it's Autism Awareness Day. That's why I have my blue on. I really miss all my students and hope you're all doing well. Today's story is called The Listening Walk. I mean, you can still go for a walk around your yard or a walk in your neighborhood as long as you're not too close to anyone. So I thought this was a great book for today. So let's go on a walk together and let's listen, use our ears, and find out all the things that we can hear when we listen. The Listening Walk by Paul Showers, illustrated by Aliki. And what's this called? Remember? Oh, yeah, you said title page? Okay, good. The title page has the title and the author. The Listening Walk. It's hard to do this because it's backwards. I like to take walks. I take walks with my father and our dog. Our dog is called Major. He is an old dog and he does not walk very fast. I have a next door neighbor who walks his dog every day. Do you guys see any kids in your neighborhood walking dogs? Do you have a dog? We go down the street and we do not talk. My father puts his hands in his pockets and thinks. Major walks ahead and sniffs. I keep still and listen. I call this a listening walk. On a listening walk, I do not talk. I listen to all the different sounds. I hear how many different sounds when I hear many different sounds when I do not talk. First, I hear Major's toenails on the sidewalk. Major has long toenails. When he walks, his toenails scratch the sidewalk. They go twick, 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 twick. I hear my father's shoes on the sidewalk. My father walks slowly and his shoes go dop, 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 dop. I can't hear my shoes. I wear sneakers. See the words? Dop, 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 dop. What kind of shoes do you guys wear? I hear all sorts of sounds on my listening walk. I listen to sounds I never listened to before. I listen to lawnmowers. Lawnmowers are noisy. A lawnmower makes a steady zooming noise. It goes like this. Zoom. We just mowed our lawn the other day. I like to listen to lawn sprinklers. Lawn sprinklers are very quiet. They make different sounds. Some sprinklers make a steady whispering sound like this. Other sprinklers turn around and around and they go like this, with. What kind of sprinkler do you have? On a listening walk, I can hear cars in the street. The shiny new cars are really quiet. They make only a soft But old cars, what kind of noise do you think they make? Go ahead and make the noise. They're very noisy. They make sounds like this. Bracka, 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 bracka. I just banged my keyboard. When cars go around the corner too fast, what do? Their tires go whirr. When cars stop quickly, the brakes go ee. Lots of different kind of cars. On a listening walk, I hear all kinds of sounds. A bicycle bell ringing, tring, tring. A baby crying, wah, 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 wah. A jet flies over. Jets are very noisy when they're overhead. A jet goes, yow, A boy runs by dribbling his basketball. Bonk, 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 bonk. Look at that baby crying. Do you ride your bike outside? And what about a basketball? I'm cleaning off my driveway because we have a basketball hoop in my driveway, and we're going to be playing that later, and we'll listen to the sound of the basketball. Go thump thump. A lady hurries by us on our walk. She's wearing high heels. The lady's heels go bick bock, bick bock, bick bock. A bus is coming. The lady starts to run. Bick, 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 bick. The bus stops at the corner. A psst. The lady gets on. The bus starts up again. Truth. Have you ever thought you could hear all these noises on a walk? This is a very challenging book to read with all these noises. Whew. Okay, around the corner, the men are digging up the street. Guess what they're using? A jackhammer. It makes a loud banging sound. I can't make a jackhammer sound, but it says that the jackhammer goes dack, 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 dack. The jackhammer hurts my ears. I put my hands over my ears as we walk by. Dack, 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 dack. See that word right here? It says detour. Yeah, I had a detour yesterday. They're doing some work on my street. And we had to go all the way around and could take a different road to come back to where we were going. That's called a detour. Sometimes my father and I take Major to the park. It's quiet there. The sounds in the park are not loud like the noises in the street. My father and I walk down a shady path. I do not talk. What do you do with your ears? Listen. I listen to my father's shoes on the path. They make a soft sound. They go chuff, 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 chuff. There they are, walking through the park. Would you like to walk through the city, or would you like to walk through the park? Better. In the park, I listen to the birds and the pigeons and the ducks. The pigeons fly down to meet us. They want us to feed them. The pigeons puff up their feathers. They take tiny little steps. They come toward us, nodding their heads, and they say, prue, 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 prue. There's prue, 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 prue. Right over here. I can't point to it. It's all backwards on the computer, on the video. At the pond, the ducks are waiting. They want us to feed them too. Do you like feeding the ducks? Do you do that in Stanton at Gypsy Hill Park? They want us to feed them. The small ducks swim up close. They turn their heads on one side and look up at us. The small ducks waggle their tails and quack, and they say, gank, gank, wonk, wonk, gank, gank. The big ducks are not so brave. They stand back and swim around in circles. The big ducks look at us, but they do not come close. The big ducks say, gank, gank, gank. Look at all the ducks. Aww. Do you ever bring, duck food? Do you feed the ducks at your park and stuff? Sometimes I hear a woodpecker in the park. The woodpecker sounds like a little hammer. He goes, rat, rat, tat, 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 tat. See that window right there? There's been a woodpecker at my house, right in the tree behind that window, several days in a row, and it's waking Carmen up. And that's the sound it's making, rat, tat, 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 tat. In the park, I hear crickets in the grass. The crickets go creet, creet, creet. I hear the wind in the leaves. It whispers, shh. I can hear birds outside right now. I wonder if you heard that. Can you hear them? I hear bees in the flowers. Bzzz. What are the bees doing in the flowers? Huh? Did you say that they are sucking the pollen out and eating the pollen? You're right. Well, it's fun to go on a listening walk. You do not have to go far. You can walk around the block and listen. You can walk around your yard and listen. You do not even have to take a walk to hear sounds. There are sounds everywhere, all the time. All you have to do is keep still and listen to them. I can hear the birds outside my window. Right now, there are sounds you can hear. When you finish this book, we're going to close it and I want you to listen around you. How many different sounds can you hear right now? We're going to close the book and I want you to listen to all the sounds around you and go outside and be real quiet, okay? And then tell your parents what sounds you hear around you. And this is called the Listening Walk by Paul Showers. This is a lovely spring book to read because all the flowers are in bloom. There's lots of birds and look for the squirrels digging up for their acorns that they buried. Listen for those birds and the bees trying to pollinate the flowers. And you'll probably hear some lawnmowers. I know I have a lawnmower going at my house. We've been taking care of our yard. Well, I hope you liked the story, and make sure you check it out from the library when you get a chance. And you can also check it out online through Libby or whatever your local library lending is online. Thanks for listening to The Listening Walk. See you soon for our next story.